Okay, y'all, I'm kind of spooked. Let me tell y'all what's been going on with me. So, about a few weeks ago, I was putting my son down to bed. My son is 3 years old. So, as I'm putting him in his bed, he says, "Mommy, can you make the monster go?" And I said, "Hmm?" I was like, "Baby, there is no monster in here." And he was like, "Yes, it is." And I'm like, "Well, I don't see anything." I'm looking around the room. I'm like, "Baby, I don't see anything." I said, "Where is it?" He points to the corner and he was like, "It's over there." And so I'm like, okay. So I turn around, I looked in the corner, and I'm like, "Monster, you need to leave." My son is just like, "But mommy, can you make the monster go?" And I'm like, "I don't see anything, baby." And he's like, "Well, can you tell daddy to make the monster leave?" And I was like, "Okay, let's go get daddy." So I get my son out the bed, right? And we're getting ready to walk. We're walking out of his room. And he was like, "The monster just left." Like, literally just like that. And I'm like, "Well, where did he go?" And he was like, "He went out the room." And I said, "Okay." I said, "All right." So I go downstairs and we go get my husband. We come back. Now we're both in his room, right? We're all three of us are in there. And my husband is like, playing along, like telling the monster to leave. Like, "You need to leave. I'm gonna beat you up." And, just playing along. So my son is just like, okay. So I don't know if when we walked out the room and he said that the thing, whatever it is, walked out too and didn't come back. I don't know. But my son was just like, okay. He seemed like he was okay, right? So that was that, right? The next morning, when I went in his room to go get him, he had the blanket completely over his head. I said, "Okay, my baby is scared because he's never done that, right?" I'm like, "Okay." But he didn't say anything. He didn't mention it. But over the last few weeks, he'll like, intermittently mention this monster, right? And then he's also been doing things like closing the closet doors. Like, my closet is dark, so he'll close that door if the door is open. He'll close my bedroom door if the door is open and, it's dark in the hallway. Like, he's been kind of on edge. So a few nights ago, me and my husband are laying in the bed, and my son and my middle daughter were downstairs. He comes dashing up the stairs, like running up the stairs, and he's terrified, like shaking. And he's like, "Mommy, the monster won't stop looking at me." And I said, "Baby, like, remember, there's no monster. We made the monster go." He was like, "No, he's downstairs." And I said, "What is he doing?" He was like, "He keeps looking at me." So he's literally like terrified. Like, I've never seen him like this, right? So he gets in the bed, like literally tucks himself under my husband, like under the blanket, and is just like, won't move. And I'm like, okay, what is my baby seeing? Now, I'm a believer, right? I've heard things with my own ears and I've seen things with my own eyes. And anyone who knows me knows that my mom's house it, it be some freaky shit. It be some extraterrestrial, paranormal shit going in my mama's house, right? So anytime anyone tells me that they've experienced something paranormal, I believe them. So I'm believing my son. So like now I'm just like, okay, what is going on, y'all? Now I'm a praying woman, okay? I've been praying like crazy on this, but I'm trying not to be scared. I'm trying not to get freaked out. I really don't know what to do. I'm also telling my son, like, don't be scared because, I don't know what type of energy this thing is, but I know that those certain spirits feed off of like fear and they feed on the weak. So I'm just telling my son, like, don't be scared. Like, when you see it again, tell it needs to leave. But then I kind of don't even want my son to interact with this thing. Y'all don't know what to do.